The Auric Rod is one of the best money-making rods in all of Fisch. It has a super overpowered ability that causes you to get a mutation every single time you catch a fish. And today, I am going to show you guys the best and easiest way to get it. So yeah, let's just get right into it. If this helps you guys at all, you've gotta subscribe. First things first, most of you should know this, but the Auric Rod is actually only able to be found in what is called a sunken chest. But you don't just have to wait around for these sunken chests. There's actually a way that you can go out and find them for yourself and put the luck of the Auric Rod all in your hands. The first thing I ever recommend to do to get the Auric Rod is look in the bottom left of your screen. As you guys can see, it says uptime in the bottom left. For me, it says 6 minutes. Basically, for the sunken chest that you will find the Auric Rod, every single hour, a sunken chest will pop up on the map. But there is actually some math to it, because it's like you can't just go around looking for servers that are about to hit 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. You cannot do that. It will not work, because if somebody actually, like, let's say the server is AFK and somebody doesn't pick up a sunken chest, it will not be an hour. They won't just spawn every single hour. If somebody doesn't pick it up, it's going to extend the time for 10 minutes. So for example, it's going to be 1 hour. Then like if somebody doesn't catch it, it's going to be 2 hours and 10 minutes. If somebody doesn't get those, it's going to be 3 hours and 20 minutes, and so on. But the good news is you can just look for servers that are about to hit 1 hour, because every single hour a sunken chest should spawn and appear on the map. And don't just go in your private server and wait an hour. Genuinely, let me show you exactly what I would do. First things first, leave, and we are actually going to be in the Roblox menu for this. What you guys want to do is go to servers, and what you want to do so your freaking sunken chests don't actually get stolen, you want to go to number of players and put ascending. This basically means you will be joining the smallest servers. Then you're just going to want to refresh it a couple times and then just join one of the servers that has 1 out of 15 players. Basically, once this happens, you look in the corner, and as you guys can see, this server has been alive for 1 day, 6 hours and 33 minutes. So this is not a good server. We're looking for servers that are at multiples of 10 and less than 1 day old, because if it's more than a day old, it's actually really hard to calculate when the sunken chest is going to spawn. So this is not the right server. We're just gonna leave and try again for the next one. Okay guys, so once again, go into servers and then put the number of players to ascending. This will get you into a small server. Let's just join this one and hopefully, no, once again, it's over a day, so I wouldn't recommend doing this. You technically can do the math on it, but like, no. I'll let you guys know once I find a small server that is less than a day old, and that is what I also recommend for you guys to do. Okay, so this server we have found is actually less than a day old. If you look in the bottom left corner, it is 34 minutes old, meaning we would have to wait 26 minutes for the sunken chest to actually spawn. So we're actually going to once again leave, and until you get one, like if you get one that's at like 58 minutes, that's super good. Or if you get one that is at 2 hours 8 minutes, or right before 3 hours 20 minutes, you kind of just have to do the math on that, right? So it goes 3 hours 20 minutes, 4 hours 30 minutes, 5 hours 40 minutes, 6 hours 50 minutes, and then 8 hours. So right before those times is the times you are going to be looking for, and if you find that, the sunken chest should actually spawn. But yeah, I never said that this method was the easiest thing, but this is actually the easiest way to get the Auric Rod. Rather than just waiting, you can literally just go through server by server until you find a good one. As you guys can see, this one has 1 day, 0 hours and 29 minutes. And once again, that is just too hard to calculate. But matter of fact, doing the calculations on that for every 8 hours, so if it was right before 24 hours, that would be good, because at 24 hours a sunken chest will spawn, but after a day, it's just not it. Also, one more thing I will note, if you do join a server and it looks really good, but you're like 2 minutes late, don't worry, that is also a good time, because it actually stays and doesn't despawn for 10 minutes, which is also why I'm telling you to get one that is 10 minutes after or whatever. But yeah, they don't despawn for 10 minutes, so you should be completely fine. Okay, so I actually did some math for you guys, all right? This is probably the best part of the video to come back to if you just need to know like the right server times. So I know I said that after a day it's hard, but with this, which I actually literally just made for you guys, you can literally find the exact time no matter what day it is. So I would just have this pulled up, just have this video pulled up right to this spot if you guys are searching servers and it's over a day. So it goes 1 hour, 110, all the way to 1 day. And when it's 1 day, it goes 1 day, 10 minutes, 1 day, 1 hour, 20 minutes, and so on. So if you guys just come to this, you can easily find a server, and you better subscribe because this actually took me a long time to do the math on, but now you guys should actually be set to get the Auric Rod. All right, as you guys can see, the server I just joined has 9 hours and 15 minutes time, basically meaning we should have another 5 minutes because as you guys can see, my little mathematician whatever came up with 9 hours 10 minutes, meaning from 9 hours 10 minutes I should have like 5 minutes to look for the treasure. They can only spawn in a couple of spots. The first spot is Moosewood, so just look all around the map. It looks like it is not at Moosewood this time. The next one is actually at Rosslet Bay, so we will just go ahead and cross the street over to Rosslet Bay and just keep looking around the island. There's only 5 spots that can be found, so if you can't find it here, you should find it soon. Okay, it's not at Rosslet Bay. The third place you can find it is actually right over at Sunstone Island. All right, so let's just look at Sunstone Island. And yep, here they are at Sunstone Island, the sunken chest. The other 3 spots that can be found is Terrapin Island, Mushgrove Swamp, and Forsaken Shores. But let me just open up these chests. Let's see if we get lucky. You don't really need to do anything. It's just for keep on coming around and opening these. It is kind of a rare chance. Let's actually get into how rare the chance is. But yeah, I'm on the wiki right now, and basically here are all the possible spawn locations. We got Moosewood, Rosslet Bay, Sunstone Island, Terrapin Island, Mushgrove Swamp, and possibly at Forsaken Shores, but that's probably the rarest one. Also, the GPS coordinates are here if you want the exact spots, but I recommend just driving around the islands and seeing if you find them. Okay, now on to the actual chance. It is actually really rare. So for the normal sunken chest, which is basically what I was just opening, it is a very low chance of 0.25 to get the Auric Rod. But if you get lucky and get a mythical chest, which actually it's not that lucky to get a mythical chest, but if you do get a mythical chest, you have a 2.5% chance to get the Auric Rod, which is actually super high. But yeah, once again, this is exactly what you are looking for. You just literally find these. Once again, I'll just really quick go over the method one more time. Go to servers. Once you are in servers, change the number of players to ascending, so obviously your loot doesn't get stolen, and then look for a server with a certain server uptime. Once again, the server uptime is always shown in the bottom left of your screen. As you guys can see, this one says 1 day, 6 hours, 57 minutes. And so you guys don't have to do the math, use my little cheat sheet here, and right before 1 hour it'll spawn, right before 1 hour 10 minutes it'll spawn, and so on, and you will have 10 minutes after all of these listed times to actually get the chest. So if you're within 10 minutes of an hour 10 minutes, you can catch it, and so on. But yeah, that was my guide to getting the Auric Rod. That is the fastest possible way to get it. I mean, way faster than just waiting around. But if that guide helped you guys at all, please subscribe and leave a like. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.